Let's make a wage. And a warm welcome to one and all. If this is your first time here, I am the potty mouth scruffy trader. And why is that? I have a tendency to swear a little bit and sort of tell you the way I see it. And a lot of the time it doesn't go down well. Some people don't like being called unicorn assholes. But there you go. Anyway, what am I doing? What am I up to? Well, I'm trading the DAX today. Trade it pretty much every day. It's kind of my go-to market for my salary. I find it relatively easy to get in and out of a trade. And I've actually just opened a trade right now. I'll flick the screens over, I'll show you. There you go. What I'm looking to do is go from zone to zone and keep an eye on the midpoint as well. I did see it down here, but I wanted the chart to show its hand before I entered it. Now, with everything, I plan things out. And if you bear with me, I'll show you. Now, I've already shown this to the scruffs. I worked this out to be a buy, a slowing buy, and Forex markets aren't really lighting the world on fire today. So I'm kind of sticking with this, and I'll kind of price bounce between here and here, maybe it's even down to here, because my overall view is there. And I did call this out earlier on this morning in the squad here. So this was like 8:15 this morning. It's now 9:10. So the guys knew well in advance what I was up to. They do see the buyer's sheet, which was put in at 8:30, and the formal strength sheet was 6:30 this morning. So they know exactly what it is that I'm looking at. So there you are, there's the strength. There's the bias. And if they come late to the party, because up here is just the chitter chatter where we have a bit of a sing song and all of that sort of thing. And then we get into the charts down here, have a good chat about what's going on. This is a bit of a headache for me, but we'll get through that eventually. But also here, I'll post early morning what I'm thinking about doing. And this trade idea that we're looking at now was posted at 8:15. All right, so they know well in advance. And the rest of it, what you're looking at, it's like the Morningstar series that I'm kind of forward testing. It is in profit and it's doing very well. It's got a 100% hit rate and we're into the second month, so that's pretty good. You've got the push strategy, the river, how I trade non-farm, golden eye, my thoughts, and we're going to start moving into crypto maybe next week after I've kind of nailed it down a little bit. But then there's my live trades, foundation to teach you how to trade if that's what you want. I'm not a teacher. I'll just kind of show you what I do and give you the framework to work towards. And if you want to have a bit of a sing song and a chat, come in here. Simple stuff. So what's all this got to do with price of bread, Scruff? Not a lot really. It's just kind of backing up what I say. I was discussing in the Morningstar about retrospective trades. It's very easy to say I get in here and I get out there. And to do it in the moment, like what you're looking at here, I have no idea what's happening in the next 4 hours. You know, well, I do, because that's why I put the trade on. But it's a fair idea. It's not a definitive idea. And what I'm ultimately doing is I'm looking at echoes of the past to give me a vision of the future. And then I make an informed choice. To me, that's just common sense, and it's the way you should do things. Let the chart show its hand every time. And that's what we're doing here. So I'm going to drop this into a 5-minute chart to monitor, because as you can see, that is a screamer. I'm half expecting it to come down and go back up again. But I'm going to stick between these arenas, with this being the goal to work towards of sorts. And why? Because I'm looking for 200 quid. That's it. As soon as I get my 200 quid, I'm done. And I'm ahead of the curve at the minute because I did okay out of it yesterday. And this trade here I should not have really taken, because I was already paid, but I did it for the Scruffy Squad, just to show them that you can, with a bit of thought, get into the market and trade. And that's what I try to do for them all the time. So let me play this out. You may well see some price bouncing and some scaling in. If it runs down here and I'm sitting in a lot of heat, well, so what? I'm prepared for it. And that's the thing. If you're prepared, then you can take it. And then if I'm wrong, well, I'm wrong, am I? I get a good kick in the arse. But I know what I'm doing. Common sense. Or at least I hope so. Anyway, I'll see you at the end. Well, boys and girls, I can honestly say that was hard work today. And why is that? It's just one of them grindy, horrible days. As you saw on the Forex market earlier on, there wasn't a lot going on. And when there's not a great deal of money flow with currency, it does affect the indices. The yin and the yang, because one breeds the other all the time. So what have we done? where are we up to? Well, I need 200 quid a day. If we take the 60 quid out of yesterday that I did it last thing at night, which is them two there, I've done my £200. Sorted. So what do I do now? Well, now I stop. I genuinely stop what I'm doing. The trade was doing exactly what I wanted. It kept up. Marked in my zones. And the reason I've pulled it is because it is hard work and it's tittering, and at any moment this can drop. And basically, I don't gamble. It's as simple as that. I just don't gamble. So that is that. So let's have a little visit. Oi, Rocks. Come here. Come see my little friend. There she comes. Come here. Run. Jump up. Oh, you get it. You think I'm heavy? Wait till you see this fat lump. Eh? You're my friend. Hey, don't go walkie. Yeah? Go for a walk. My son's going holiday, so got the dog overnight. Big daft thing that it is. Haven't you? Lovely. Winky will be kicking off because no doubt there'll be a mess in the house. It'll be your fault because I can blame the dog. So that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I'm going to play with the dog, go up the woods and have a jolly time of things. But I've done my job. I got paid by my job. Nothing fancy, nothing clever. Just a simple plan and executed. Well, like I told the squad way before I took this trade. Because trading in the moment is so much harder than trading in hindsight. So I'll let you work that one out. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, and above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.